2 AM. It's raining, so I've just come to check that we aren't leaking in anywhere. And I found this guy slithering. He's put his head in now. Doesn't like the light. Yes, there you go. Boating wildlife. In the interests of our keeping it real style, it is around 6 AM in the morning, and that is in. That's a good point. That's a good point, my angel.
I just keep it warm.
And yes, that is indeed a bucket next to a cloth. That is the noise of the rain hammering on the vent cover that we broke and had to tape up. And you probably just saw the drip leading down to another bucket. The fire is on because it's really nice and cozy down this end. Yeah, it is working well with no chimney. Oh, I've got a drip coming down the actual flue. That won't get very far when the fire's on. Right, we need to try and remember that, my angel. There's another drip. Alright, so got some drips coming down the flue. It's wet down here behind the stove, but I think that's from this corner. Oh, good news though. It sounds really cool in the well deck area. Speak up a touch in here, whereas actually, ironically, the only small area where there's any leakage is there. Which, when it's raining like that, I'd say that's pretty good. Kettle number 1 broke, so this is kettle number 2. It's a much quieter whistle, which is actually I prefer. So one of the problems, challenges with having a cruiser stern is that all of this water that collects from the stern area, if you don't have a pram cover, which we don't, just drips straight into the engine compartment. So we need to do some sorting out of that, because you don't want too much of that in there. We've got some hungry monkeys.
This pink one doing?
This one's, yeah.
Oh, your bolt's coming out. It's dropping out here.
Here?
No, this side.
Oh, this side?
Yeah, that.
Oh, it's out.
Yeah.
Wicked. Right. Right, now we're on.
So we don't need the hammer. Put the hammer down. You don't need the hammer.
No, I sort of do.
No, you think you do.
Well, okay.
Oh, he had to go there, didn't he?
Come on. Oh, yes.
Somebody's pleased with themselves. A bit more rubbish for the turbo. Oh, look now, doesn't that look so much better?
as you can hear, newly slimmed down Josh is purring away. So just going to head up the canal towards King's Langley. The weather's supposed to be pretty awful. Just be nice for us to be near the village, really. So we're just going to go and do that. Feels miles better to have the back of Josh looking like that. Although we do have a bit of a temporary problem. Yeah, we're pretty full of the junk that we took off the back of him, so we'll have to work out how we sort that. But right, onwards and upwards. Let's get her going that way. Yeah, that one, that's an absolute cracker of a winding hole. Yeah, plenty of space in there. Seems to be quite a few winding holes down this little stretch here for some reason. Makes a change. I've not been able to find one. It's the wolf. Yeah, very pretty. Joined by my angel.
Hello.
Hello. We've had a bit of a technical problem. Last night we were downloading yesterday's footage to find that it had disappeared into the ether. So not good at all, because yesterday was a pretty epic day, so a really poor day to lose your footage. So we're trying to recover it. We still don't know if we have, so all of this is being done on my phone rather than the GoPro, so none of the image stabilization software, etc. So anyway, it is what it is. Just hoping we can get the files back. Speak to somebody who knows what they're doing, rather than me, who definitely does not.
What's going on there? A little tow car?
Yeah, I think it's like a garage. It's got a winch. Whether that's just a winch using the pulley system to hold that onto the back of the boat, yeah.
I've seen those type of windows before, aren't they?
That must be bathed in light. I think it was one of those sort of catering type boats.
It's a bit like that, doesn't it?
Because they have big sort of picture windows, don't they? So people can see it. It's lovely waking up on the boat this morning to the rain hammering down. It's absolutely relentless, which is nice in many respects. Well, it was really nice. But whilst I say we woke to the sound of the rain, we also woke to the sound of drip, drip, drip. So out with the buckets. Do need to work out what's gone on there, and I suspect it's one of those things where you'll never get the boat completely dry, because just when you think you've found a leak, the rain will drive in at a different angle and create a leak somewhere else. So it is what it is. But I saw one boat cruising this morning at 6:30. It's a little antisocial, truth be told. You're not supposed to be cruising really until 8, but it was a quiet boat. And that's it. And I don't think there'll be much action today. I think the weather will just put most people off. So anyway, we're not going far. King's Langley. Go and have a nosy. See what's what. It's just nice to be out at this time of day. There's nobody else about. You see the chimney smoking on the boats that you pass. Slightly nice if it wasn't raining. Ducks have been for their morning feed. crazy, as you can probably hear. Josh is just chugging.
This is nice, whatever they've got growing on the fence. Is he on a nest? She on a nest?
I've built a swan nest at the end of the garden.
Looks like they actively encourage it. Oh, that's beautiful. That's nice. Oh. Oh, gorgeous tree.
Lock 69A. Sue said it's super slippery on the side of the lock under the tree cover. Care must be taken. So we thought there'd be an obvious centre to King's Langley. It's not looking like that from the map. The houses that we've just passed and the lock look to be broadly about as central as the sort of business park that we're about to see, on the map anyway, so we'll just have to see what's on the other side of here. Hopefully some Armco. A nice set of steps there, all set into the brickwork. It looks slippery as mine, but there you go. Careful. Just spotted this little guy tucked away in the corner. Too well to spot him. A little bit of research and a wander round, I've actually realised that this was the home of Ovaltine. So these new build houses and flats.
I'm not going to sing the song.
Was there a song?
Yeah.
Was
we
there?
are the Ovaltinis.
Oh my word, give it a go. So somewhere behind here, we'll go for a wander in a second, is the old facade of the Ovaltine building. So.
Most of you know, children, and which all of you can sing. We are the Ovaltines, little girls and boys. Make your request, we'll not refuse you. We are here just to amuse you. Would you like a song or story? Will you share our joys? At games and sport we're more than keen. No merrier children could be seen. Because we all drink Ovaltine, we're happy girls and boys. We are the Ovaltines, little girls and boys.
Look at those things. They're called waxy. So what do you know about Ovaltine, Sue?
Nothing, I've never had any.
Oh, right. Lovely.
What old people drink when they go to sleep? I think.
Thought that was sherry.
That or cocoa.
What puts old people to sleep?
A sweet sherry.
Sweet sherry. Oh dear. What on earth? Ugh. Absolute chav.
Doing it again.
Sorry. Oh, hang on. Got a bit of Art Deco-y type.
Oh, so they've not the actual... Oh, no, it joins.
No, I think it's just the front facade that's left.
Oh, right, and they've just redeveloped the other stuff off the back of it.
I think so.
That's quite clever.
Let's have a look. I'm ready for the big reveal. Yeah, it is.
It's nice to cut that. With the name and everything.
Look at that. Is that Art Deco?
It feels it, doesn't it? But I don't, when was that period?
I'll post up.
Ovaltine Drive.
Those big windows, look at those. Oh, this is all nicely done, look at that. Tale of two halves. These guys here, not bothered. Let it rot.
They're
like
little
corridors, aren't they? Yeah, they're like a house within a house.
That lady at the top end there, she had like almost like I suppose more like a conservatory full of plants, I don't know. That sort of
perplexed, dear. Me? Just nudging up towards the gate. So well, we're here, ready when you are ready. Nice cottage. I don't know what's happened to my voice then. Nice cottage. On the timber of these lock gates, superb. Really nice. This is Home Park Lock number 70. Gorgeous cottage.
Is that the M25 then? That must be the M25 bridge.
That is indeed the M25, the country's biggest car park.
Oh gosh, we're like actually nearly in London.
We're actually nearly in London. The wood pigeon just chilling out. slippery.
It says you with road brand foot.
Dun dun dun. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, look at that. Oh my word, look, they've got their own. Oh. Woo. Wow. They got their own canal. Oh, wow. Well done.
Beautiful lock.
Yeah.
Oh, another lock.
Another lock.
Another lock.
After literally getting beached in the middle of the canal yesterday, look how full it is here. Just shows what some heavy rainfall can do. So lock 72's got 2 lock cottages. This one on our port side has that as the garden. Oh yes. Well done. Nice, aren't they? So these guys behind us who have just come through this lock have had an eventful morning. Got beached for 2 hours further down the canal. Apparently it took 5 locks of water to release them. Luckily we're not going that far today. In fact, we shouldn't have gone. We weren't going this far, but hey ho, here we find ourselves. Yeah, 2 hours and 5 locks just to get the water levels right. Gosh. And it's chucked it down. Makes you wonder how that happens, really.
So we're up to the next lock, and hopefully the gates have been left open for us. We've passed a boat in. It's not really a pound, this is it? It's a stretch between the 2 locks, more than a pound. But the boats we met in the last lock radioed down to the people behind them to ask them to leave the gates for us. And we've done the same in the lock we've just come through, so we might just be able to go straight into this, unless some helpful person's come along in the meantime and closed the gates.
Who's done that?
It was deliberate, but if you were passing you wouldn't know, I suppose. Just round this corner and we should find out what's what. So green at the moment, isn't it?
Really nice.
That's what Josh will look like one day, with all those pots on.
Yeah, look at this stuff to the right.
Oh wow. No one expects great things from my videoing. That was some sort of mill then in there.
Yeah, road mill.
Oh,
It's not nice, is
no, it's not. I'm surprised they don't get scooped out.
There's a CRT notice on the top of it.
Oh, is there right? Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's basically saying looks lovely.
Oh, yeah, they've got nice shutters as well.
Lovely, really nicely done.
They'll be very pleased to know you approve. Given your window thing. That's a cool chair with a little canopy over it.
Bit of shade. It's a nice looking cutting for the lock, isn't it? Yeah, lovely. So I'm just driving up to this lock, and the gate has miraculously opened itself. It's spooky.
Wish they could all do that.
Yeah.
Telepathy.
Looks like somebody's left the paddles open. Naughty, naughty. Oh, unless there's a CRT notice to do that, actually. 'Cause this does sound like it's where the previous boater had got beached, or in this sort of location. So maybe they've left the paddles open to try and get some water down there. Right, I'm trying not to be boatist here, but some leisure boaters just come up and started opening the gates, opening the paddles while we're filling the lock. Just why would you run up here and do that? It's lunacy.